weed whack through all the aggression. I had to swim through all the aggression. I had to climb through all the aggression.
It was so hard. Hey guys, welcome to our channel. If you are new, if you are not new, welcome back, Sugar and Spice gang. My name is Sugar, this is Spice, and today we will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. But before we get into that, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified whenever we do new videos. Also, make sure you follow us on all our socials at Sugar and Spice 88 on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. All right, let's get into it.
All right, so we pick up where we left off with Martell and the guys out in the back, just talking about everything. And they're talking about the side chick. They're talking about the baby. Well, did you get a DNA test?
Yes.
Martell ignores that. So then he's like, Louis is like, well, do you love her? And then he's like, well, Marcel's the one who said, if you love her, don't get a DNA test. So, I mean, do you love her? And Marcel's like, yo, y'all are doing the most. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop this narrative about men don't gossip. Men are not emotional. Men
messy.
Y'all need to stop making that a woman thing, because it's apparently a person thing, a people thing, because they out here and they gossipy as hell.
That part.
So then Marcel's like, I don't know how y'all did it. Getting married a second time couldn't be me.
Oh my gosh, shut your goofy mouth.
I can't be doing this. And then they're just like, okay, well, I mean, everybody gets lonely, like, you know, like they're kind of like standing up for being married a second time. And Marcel's like, nah, man, I ain't about that. So then they go off on the side. They start talking about how Marcel don't value marriage.
And then Martell goes, he doesn't value for his family at all.
Oh my gosh. Whew, we throwing.
And that's why y'all messy.
I mean, so, okay, now we going back. We going back inside of Black. And Miss Wanda is got Miss Melody in a dang on corner. And she just keep it going. She's keeping it going. Like, I just think you and Martell would need to be together.
I just want to know, like, Wanda,
Oof.
why are you in everybody's business?
It's
you don't
crazy.
have anything else to do. You got grandkids you could be busy with. You could do anything in the world. You could be anybody you want to be.
Wanda's one of the girls.
Why you want? No, ma'am, you're like 20 years older than everybody in here. My mama ain't coming up in here like, yeah. So what you and Spice be talking about? Yeah, what's up with this? We going out? Like, no, she doing her own thing with my father. They kicking it.
Right.
That's her friend group.
Right.
Not me and Spice.
Oh,
like,
now.
Wanda, that's the problem. She really does think she's one of the girls.
She does.
And she likes to get a reaction out of people. She likes to be messy. I feel like people are looking at her like, oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. Like,
she knows enough.
But that's what I'm saying. She definitely knows what she's doing, and she's definitely doing it to get a reaction out of people. Like, she's saying things, she's bringing up hot, pressing issues to stir up some mess.
Yes. And then Mel's like, yeah, because you be on her page and commenting and stuff. And then Wanda's like, okay, but how many times I be on your page and commenting? Wanda,
you don't know her. You don't know the side chick.
Oh my God.
And the side chick violated. So
it's not about.
There's a big difference between you liking Mel's post or Destiny's post or whoever that is in y'all friend group who didn't do anything to this girl who had a whole baby with Mel's husband.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. So then Destiny is like, Wanda, you wild. Like, you wild out here. Like, you can't be out here doing that. And then here go Miss Wanda. Well, I just think that y'all are insecure. I think y'all have low self-esteem.
The two, there's no correlation between the two. What are you even talking about? I feel like she just, like, did you hear that somewhere? You just decided to blurt that out?
Wanda's like, I can still see you and Martell getting back together. So this is a game to you.
And it's like, to me,
so
I feel
this is not real life. This is you're playing with me.
That's what I'm saying. She knows
This is not.
No, she's doing this for fun.
Oh,
She don't have nothing
man.
else to do but mess with these people.
So when Tisha is in the blogs about a side baby, this, that, and third, oh, it's a problem. You need answers. It's this, that, and third. It's time for us to roll up. You ready to get your boxing gloves. But when this whole woman got a side baby, an active side baby, and I got a whole divorce, and you're commenting on her page, now I'm insecure?
What are you talking about? Knowing how Wanda is,
yeah,
there has yet to be a time where y'all walked up on Wanda on some good energy and she returns the energy back and she's just not messy and she's a normal person. No. She always comes with the mess. Yeah. So being that you guys know that, I'm not entertaining her. Once I see her once she starts tipping toward up, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Mel storms out. Mel leaves because at this point she's had it.
I just want to say, my bad, that Destiny went with her and checked up on her. Yeah. Like a good friend, like you should have did when she ran off, Mel. But carry on.
Now it's Wanda and Kimmy. Oh Lord, Wanda and Kimmy.
And this just proves my point that Wanda knows what she's doing and she likes to stir up trouble because the way she just pivoted the conversation. And then what about you and Tisha? What are you talking about? I'm sitting here telling you, nah, Wanda, you dead wrong. That was messed up. Like, and you switching around. See, and that's why, because I ain't never trust you. Oh my God. It's like, girl, what are you talking about?
What is going on? Kimmy is just like, no, you're dead wrong for what you were saying to her, trying to say all these things. I agree that Mel may not be over Martell, but that's not your place. That's not your place to be trying to facilitate any of this. You see, you're always taking up for Mel. What about Tisha? You and Mel want to talk to me about what I did 4 years ago? Well, y'all was making my daughter cry 4 years ago.
Girl, what are you talking? Do you hear what you just said? 4 years ago? Wanda wants to sit up here and act like she's doing all of this out of concern and I just feel like, Melody and Martell should be back together and there's so much love there and they got kids. What about the kids? But then she goes to her confessional. Mel, you knew that man was cheating the whole time. You might as well go ahead and be a little sister wife.
That's the real energy.
Like, if she wasn't somebody's mama, she would have caught the hands already.
Stay with a cheating man. So I think Wanda doesn't want to see Mel happy.
She doesn't.
I think that Mel being independent, taking her life back, showing how she could do it all.
Even just having her own life.
Yeah. She's jealous of Mel.
Wanda doesn't have that. No. What do Wanda have going on?
Nothing. So then Wanda and Kimmy are going at it, and then Kimmy is like...
What I said about Tisha is that I think Tisha requires a lot of me, that some of the stuff Tisha does not give.
I don't think Tisha requires anything from you.
Yes, she does.
I don't think she really does.
Because she's upset with the fact that I haven't been given enough.
No.
So then Wanda says something along the lines of, well, I be seeing on social media, and when I watch the TV show, all the things you be saying about Tisha. And then Kimmy's like, what? All the things I be saying about Tisha? Yo, Tisha ain't never got a chewing out by Kimmy because I know Tisha is sensitive. I don't be talking crazy about Tisha. So what all these things do you be seeing on this TV show and on this social media that I be saying? Well, you be saying a lot of stuff. What stuff?
Wanda, tell me what you see.
A lot of things. When I come back
this is just extra air.
When I come back
tell me what you see, or we not talking about it.
Okay.
Tell me what you see.
We are done with it, Kimmy. I don't think I'm asking.
Tell me what you see. I just said
Kimmy,
tell me what you see.
You know.
I don't have to know. Tell me what you see. I don't say about you or Tisha on social media or TV.
Really?
Tell me what you see.
Really?
Tell me what you see.
Wanda, just say I'm messy and I don't have nothing better to do with my life. So I started an argument with you because it's fun to me. And Wanda is loving it. She want to walk away when she get confronted with the truth.
Laughing.
And when she walks out, she like the wicked witch of the west. Because I did what I came here to do.
Oh my
I done F'd everybody done left, party over, everybody mad.
And I get to go shake a bone. All right, so now we're going to transition. We're going to transition to Mel in the studio. And she's singing this song titled Side Chick of the Year Award. Listen.
That's your follow-up single, girl?
In Mel's mind, she feels like this is her taking her power back. Like, I'm going to call this out and talk about it in my music and it's therapeutic for me. I don't agree with that.
So now instead of
You're validating
trying
her.
to push on and move on with your life, maybe making a song about how you're just that girl. Or
Right.
you have all these businesses or like some woman empowerment anthem.
Yeah.
You're dedicating a song to the side chick to talk about the side chick. But you also say in your confessional, Martell thinks that all my songs are about him. Yeah, all my songs about him. I write with other writers about their experience. Girl, who are you trying to fool?
It's not, just stop.
Yeah,
Just stop. You think that this is therapeutic, but in reality, you're still submitting to the negativity that was your past with this whole situation. Like, you're keeping yourself there. And it's actually torture. So then Destiny comes in. Destiny knows the song. She came to the studio. This was a lot for me.
It is a lot.
This was a lot for me. I'm sorry, guys. This was a lot. So then Destiny is like, yeah, Tiffany was crying. I was like concerned because I was like, what the heck happened to her? And Mel was like, yeah, she's so sensitive. She's such a good person. And that's why she was crying. She was crying because she felt like she hurt the Scott's feelings. And Destiny was like, okay, well, maybe she should have took them to the side. Like, maybe she should have taken me to the side. Or that part.
Or minded her business. Yeah.
That part is also an option. So then Destiny jokes and she's like, well, she wasn't crying when she was talking about my situation. So then Mel was like, yeah, well, the Scotts were calm and you were not. You were
aggressive.
Y'all already know how we feel about that word pertaining to Black women.
This is a buzzword. Stop saying aggressive. It's not cool.
Society already wants to paint us as such.
Yes.
So why would you sit there in front of another Black woman and be like, aggressive, especially when you're lying?
Yeah.
And she wasn't aggressive at Taco
not.
Tuesday.
She was not.
If anyone was aggressive, it was you, Mel. You were the one that was all extra saucy.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about
it. You're gaslighting her, which is what they do to us.
Yeah.
Calling her that word, and it's just
that word has
a
such
bad look.
There's such a history behind that
my
word.
gosh.
Like, they literally use that word to diminish our feelings and to label us as such
problematic,
so that we don't get heard.
And we don't
They use that word to silence us all the time. So then what you do is that you adopt that word and then use it against your own people.
To silence her so-called bestie.
And Destiny's like, you keep using that word. And then Mel is like, well, it's truth. It's actually not the truth. It's really not the truth. So then Mel talks about that she was so surprised that Destiny stood up for her because she was so
aggressive
when she was at the house. I mean, yeah, Destiny did get a little snippy with her, but you were literally closing your eyes, acting like you didn't want to be bothered, like you could be spending your time doing something else.
And prior to that, at Taco Tuesday, Destiny was saying, let's have a conversation on the side later, just me and you. No, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now, Destiny, because if you got something to say, I know you ain't.
I mean,
but now when she pulls you to the side, has the conversation that she originally wanted to have pulled to the side, and now she's upset because you were being disrespectful. You was throwing on a whole one-woman show for everybody at the party. So now you embarrass me, and you're supposed to be my friend. Of course she's gonna be mad.
And not for nothing, I thought we cut the watermelon. I thought we cut the watermelon, and the watermelon was sweet. But now you guys are on some, because me and Mel are not in a good place. And then she's like, yeah, because last time I was at your house, I was surprised you stood up for me. Why? I thought we cut the watermelon. The watermelon was sweet.
And this is why I said that watermelon was just a crock of bull because
my God.
You just swept it under the rug. It's gonna come up later because you're still upset about it. Nobody got what they wanted. Destiny didn't get any accountability from Mel. Like, I was disrespectful to you, and I should have been more sensitive to your divorce and everything at the party. And Tiffany was wrong, and she didn't get none of that.
Nah, she didn't.
You got a slice of watermelon, girl.
That's it. So then, Mel was like, people don't talk to me like that. But at the end of the day, I was like, Destiny got to get stuff off her chest. But I ain't going to hold you. Like, I wasn't liking that. I wasn't liking that much. But, I just, I let it slide. I decided to keep my composure and just let it slide. So now Mel, you're the mature one.
You're doing me a favor.
You're the one who just completely de-escalated that situation because I'm so aggressive. Like, really?
Oh, child.
Really?
Oh, my God. It's just...
Like, what?
Now, what's happening to you? Are you
So Destiny's like, listen, okay, but did you get where I was coming from, or like what? She's like, well, I couldn't really understand where you were coming from through all the aggression.
I'm sorry, but that's not that is not friend type behavior.
It's not.
Like that is not how friends argue. I don't know how y'all argue with y'all friends.
That's not what we do.
But we're not doing all of that. Like, where's all this coming from? Why are you mad, Mel?
So then Destiny brings it up. Destiny is like, okay, it's weird because you and Tiffany got this whole thing going on. Y'all got this weird, like, I don't know, alliance protection thing going on. Like, what is this even about? And then Mel's like, no, she's just a sensitive person. So, I just choose to be there for her because she's more sensitive than others. You know how that is. And Destiny's like, well, I hope that you're going to be like that with me because you brought me into this group just like you bringing her into this group. And I hope you choose to defend me like the way you choose to defend her.
Let me tell you something, Destiny. Just like a mama bear knows her cub. Okay. I know my friend. You do? And some of y'all need protection more than the others. Because Tiffany's sensitive. So she need me to have her back.
Girl.
Well,
what was that?
That was weird.
What was that monologue you just did?
I don't know what that was about.
Mama bear knows her cousin. Did
I
you think
would've
it was
been
on a
like-
Tyler Perry movie? What just happened?
I was like, what?
Girl, what is you talking about?
What is happening right now? So then Destiny's like, well, I could be sensitive too. I'm very sensitive too. And then she was like, well, you need to show it some more.
Miss Aggressive.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop calling me this thing that I don't like you calling me? So then Destiny's like, it's Miss Destiny. Okay, Miss Destiny.
You see what I'm saying? What kind of friendship is this?
Not a good one.
And it's crazy because
Not
Destiny's
a
really
healthy
came
one.
in there with like genuine energy. Like,
Yes.
no, but did you really understand where I was coming from?
It was
It
hard.
was so hard because why are you doing
I
that?
had to weed whack through all the aggression. I had to swim through all the aggression. I had to climb through all the aggression.
It was so hard.
Couldn't see.
Oh
Past all the aggression. So then we go into Tiffany and Louis, and Tiffany is mowing the lawn because it's so therapeutic for her.
No, get some real therapy.
Yeah, because you need it, sis.
Like a real therapist.
And now we revisit this conversation. And I want to see Mel stand up for Tiffany now because apparently Destiny and Tiffany had the issue because Destiny wasn't calm. Well, Maurice was calm. Kimmy and Kaiwa was calm. And what does Tiffany call them? Aggressive. So then Tiffany is like, I came to Black with the best intentions. I was ready to sit down, have a drink, have some fun, but they want to come to me and get right to business. And I just felt a little blindsided.
So you felt blindsided. Because okay, let me get it straight. You felt blindsided because Maurice pulled you to the side and talked about the things that you said about his son.
So then Louis steps in, and I feel like Louis is so problematic. I feel like he's so disingenuous. I feel like Louis is like one of those followers in high school when they get around different people, they change who they are.
Yeah.
Here go Louis. If I would have had a drink, if I would have had that shot that I was planning to get when I first walked in there, it would have been a whole different story, a whole different conversation.
Why do you need a drink for it to be a different conversation? If you felt like, whatever, Tiffany wasn't in the wrong, or you felt like Maurice was too aggressive, why you just didn't say anything sober?
Yeah.
You couldn't say anything sober? You needed a drink up in you?
Yeah. Are you a man? Is that your wife? If you honestly felt like your wife was being disrespected, why not say it at that time?
Because that's definitely
In
not
that
the
moment.
energy you were giving.
It definitely
you were giving
wasn't.
remorse. You were giving, I'm so sorry. I know she was 100% wrong.
And I said this at the last thing. He did this. Like, I don't care. I don't care.
Mhm.
I told y'all he did not care. Like, we're beating a dead horse. Like, what the F do you want us to do? Why we keep talking about this? He really don't care. They literally are the kind of people who want to be able to say whatever they want to say, and everybody got to sit there and eat it, and nobody says nothing about it.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you, Miss Tiffany and Mr. Lewis, that's not how life works.
It's definitely not.
There's consequences to your actions. You want to choose to have my son in your mouth, guess what? I'm going to talk to you about it. And I don't care how long I need to talk to you about it. I need to make sure you get it because I need to make sure that it don't happen again.
Because obviously you didn't even get it this time.
You still don't get it.
And she's complaining about how, you know, I just feel like it was wrong because, I mean, I'm not saying I was 100% right, but, you know, Kimmy and Maurice had already talked to me about it. And then, you know, Monster and such mom want to come up. Guess what, sis? That's what happens when you don't mind your business.
Yeah.
It's not this child's fault that he has a village around him that's going to check you about him.
Yeah.
You should have thought about that before you open your mouth.
Exactly.
You should have minded your business and not be bringing up other people's kids.
Exactly. And if Zabe wanted to walk up in there and be the fourth person in that conversation,
guess what?
You're going to repeat yourself again. The heck is wrong with you?
We're going to have this conversation all over again. Because if you would have stopped running
God.
your mouth that one time, you wouldn't have to hear all 5-6 mouths.
Exactly.
So
shut your mouth.
Take accountability, sis.
And you're still talking about it now. Shut up.
Even with 4 or 5 people coming up to you telling you how they were offended and you were dead wrong, you still got something to say. When you're sorry, you're sorry. Shut up.
Exactly. Now you're saying, oh, well, I don't think that the issue was what I said. I think the issue was that Kimmy didn't know about it.
And also, you see how Mel put that in her head? And this is what happens when you have friends that enable you and don't hold you accountable.
Yep.
Because now because her husband want to sit there, oh no, you were right, and Mel want to sit there, no, it wasn't that, it wasn't you. Now, guess what she walking around saying? Oh no, it wasn't me. It was the fact that he didn't tell Kimmy.
Right.
It's not the fact that I was talking about something I had no business talking about instead of in front of a whole room of adults that I
didn't even know.
It's Maurice's fault.
What? Their communication is not intact.
That's what it sounds like too. What else hasn't the husband want to jump in? What else hasn't been said?
Listen,
if he didn't tell her that, what else isn't he telling her? What are you talking about?
Just put on a skirt. Listen, he's really perpetuating this gossip. He's not shutting it down. He's not checking his wife. He's allowing it to continue and he's feeding it.
Making it worse. Now you're jumping into besides the fact that their child wasn't your business, now you're jumping into their marriage talking about, well, what else doesn't he tell her? So then we cut scene to Martell visiting his new business partner, Fred. He basically says that, you know, he lost his business because he didn't hold the builder's license. Interesting. He said that with Holt and Holt, Melody was the one with the builder's license this whole time, and he thought they were going to be together forever. So he never thought he even had to worry about getting a builder's license.
Okay, well.
So now that he doesn't have one, basically he has lost his business, and he was thankful to Fred for giving him an opportunity to work.
Right.
So it really looks like he just,
he really tanked. He brings up Chris and how Chris brought the situation to Mel to build on the 47 acres. And Martell's really trying to paint Chris into this bad light. But like at the end of the day, Martell, you don't have a builder's license. So
what was he supposed to do?
What was he supposed to do? And according to y'all, Chris is both of y'all friends. So what's the problem?
He was sitting there trying to mediate y'all marriage.
Yeah, he was good enough for that. But he can't give Mel
a business
access.
Opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Isn't
gonna
that
also
the mother of your children? Isn't that good that she has money in her pockets? Since you don't. I'm just saying right now, you said you lost your business.
Martell says that he went to the builder himself and negotiated a deal with the builder directly, or the buyer, to negotiate a deal with the buyer of the 47 acres directly to get 44 lots and to pretty much have first dibs on the property, because he knew that Mel and Chris were approached by the buyer and that he wants to get ahead of them.
It's just like, now you're like, oh yeah, y'all gonna do this to me. I got y'all. And then it slid it, and I'm pretty sure he went to the builder. No, I got my builder's license. Yeah, yeah, I got it.
The car just didn't come in the mail.
That's the problem.
It's on the way. It's on the way. It got delayed, but I'll get it. I'll have it by the end of the week.
You know, COVID and stuff. It was, back
got lost in the mail. I had to call the people to give me my proof.
You know how it is.
So now he better pass his test at the end of the month. Because All right, so now we go into Wanda visiting Tisha, and Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Wanda brung it this episode. She brung a whole lot. So Wanda's showing up, and Marcel's peeking through the window. Like, oh my God, drinking his tea. He's like, oh Lord, it's about to go down. He decided to stay at house for a little longer, which was a good idea.
Yes, oh my God.
Oh my goodness. So then Wanda's like, let me tell you, girl. Let me tell you what happened to Black Girl. Woo, let me tell you what happened with me and your friends at Black Girl.
I got it. Wanda, you should be a writer. Be an author. Because she's so good at just adding all these extra details.
Telling stories.
Telling these stories, making up all these narratives.
You be telling stories.
Boom, you're welcome.
There you go. So then, we start. Girl. I was at the party. I was trying to get Mel and Martell back together, girl.
Why?
She's like, why would you be trying to do that? Oh, because they got 4 kids, girl. You know, I'm trying to help them out. They always on the internet talking back and forth with each other. But, you know, I saw them together. I was like, this is a perfect opportunity. So I just told them they need to be together, girl. And then Miss Wanda finally breaks it down. She's like, this is not how you get back at him. Breaking up with him is not how you get back at him. The way you get back at him is by being with him.
Yeah, give him what he wants. That'll teach him.
Give him access to my body, mind, and spirit.
While he was able to have a whole side chick and a baby on the side.
While he will still be having a whole side chick and a baby on the side while I'm still with him.
That's
the way to show him.
That'll make him so mad. Like, what are you talking about?
Give him everything he wants. She was like, then Kimmy and Destiny, your friends, girl, your friends, they was talking to me, coming down at me for calling the girl beautiful. And, you know, I don't understand. You calling what girl beautiful? Oh, you know, the girl that Martell got the baby by.
So casual with it.
Oh, my God.
So nonchalant.
I'm with Mel and the girls on this. My mom should not be entertaining the mother of Martell's 5th child.
Ooh, round of applause for Tisha.
Listen,
Round of
I didn't know how this
applause
was
for
going to
Tisha.
go.
You never really know. You never really know. But it seems that Tisha has been hearing what people are saying, and this is her attempt at taking accountability. It's gonna take some time for her to get really good at putting her mom in her place, because this was just an attempt at it. But she did better than what she usually does. So I'm gonna give credit where it's due.
There's no accountability.
There's none.
Hey, progress.
She got all upset and she ran. You know how Madeline always do. I don't have time for this. She scooped her little butt on out the door, and I looked back, and goddamn Destiny running right behind her. And I said, dude, Madeline got the bananas? Because you running like a little monkey right behind her.
Or Destiny ran behind her because you were verbally assaulting her and emotionally harassing her. And she ran behind her like a good friend does, because you were literally attacking her whole life and gaslighting her and acting like you did nothing wrong.
Or maybe Destiny wanted to leave because you were also attacking her, talking about she don't have any self-esteem.
That part too. Now, me and Kimmy are speaking, and Kimmy, here go Kimmy, hitting on the table, just going, hitting on the table. Shut up, while smacking on the table on me.
Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Tell me what you see.
I don't see anything.
Of course you don't.
When me and you have an argument, I'm just talking to you.
Tell me what the you see.
A lot of
Give me an example.
You do things with
Give
Kimmy
me
like this.
an example. If you cannot, stop talking about it.
Tisha's like, listen, I have forgiven Mel, I've forgiven Kimmy, I put all that behind me. I don't need you sticking up for me on my behalf. And at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you didn't say nothing to Kimmy for her to have that kind of reaction. And then Miss Wanda says what the real issue is.
Always taking up a meal.
But that's
it don't make no difference. That's what the whole thing is about.
That.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why me and her into it, because that's what the whole thing about. Taking up a meal.
So then Tisha's like, I don't need that. Like, I don't need you sticking up for me. See, you like to fight. I don't like to fight. Wanda's like, I like to throw rocks. Whew. I don't know
Those
what kind
stones
of
that hide your hand, you sure the freak do.
That part is true.
Like, you want to jump in mess so bad to the point where everybody's peaceful, everybody's kumbaya, everybody's getting along. You will create a situation to jump in it and try to defend. Yeah, I got to defend Tisha behind this non-existent situation that I just made up.
Yep.
Nothing's happening. She's just like, what you talking about? I'm cool with them. Why are you bringing up old stuff?
So anyway, to make a long story short, Martell said Marceau brought Melon some wine and didn't bring Him none.
Marcel, you didn't deliver Martell a personal thing like you delivered me?
I didn't get one either.
Damn, he delivered you
That would be a
one?
little weird.
Why you didn't give me one?
I gave Mel one talking about possibly being a brand ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he said he brought it to her, I thought I'd knock his ass out the chair.
So then Marcel comes out. He gives her like a, hey, Miss Wanda, hey, mama, whatever, gives her a hug or whatever. Here go Miss Wanda starting already. See, I don't get none of those real hugs like you give Melody. So Tisha is like, so Marcel, is it true that you went to Mel to hand deliver her the champagne and to ask her to be an ambassador? Because I thought that you was gonna do that at my graduation. And here's Wanda egging it on. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth, Marcel. Go ahead, do it. Tell us what you told us at the party.
Tell the truth.
I think you're a walking day drunk.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would not be able to have a conversation with Marcel.
Yo, this man.
I would be on the floor because it's just like, you want me to like really entertain this. So Tisha, your mom brought something to you. And then what you decide to do is to bring it to your husband in front of your mom while she's egging on the situation.
Knowing that she always eggs on the situation. Thing about Tisha, she says that, oh, I'm not affected. You know, people say that Marcel's cheating on me. They want you to cheat on me so bad. They want us to be unhappy so bad. But then you'll be like, so are you cheating on me though?
Did you give it to her at my graduation celebration, or you met up with her somewhere and gave it to her?
Ain't fun about that, is it?
I don't recall.
You can't be like, I don't recall.
Uh-huh.
If you're just straightforward and you're like, what are you talking about? You already know I told you I wanted to meet with Mel, be a brand ambassador. That's one thing. But when you be like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Now you're playing with me. So now, both of you are wrong in this situation at this point.
Yes, it is an issue.
If I-
Just freaking answer me.
Nobody don't know.
I'm talking to
what are you
you.
doing?
I want you to tell me. I asked you a direct question. I want a direct answer.
Well, let me pull my shirt up, because I think I'm finna put on me some Boston gloves.
It's really getting to her.
That part,
And
I
like
was
you said,
ooh,
she's trying to send him on camera. Like,
you
let
can't
me let everybody know I'm not this stupid girl just going along with stuff.
You can't do that, Tisha.
You definitely. Why would you put your hand? If he would have been like, yeah, Tisha, we would have been like, everybody was like, oh my God. So don't do that to him.
Not okay. Not okay.
Why would you twist it?
I really like that Martell was like, what do you, he did it ever so gently. Removed her
Because
fingers
you
from
done
his
lost your
chin.
mind.
What are you doing? Don't do that to me, Tisha.
If y'all want to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, y'all can talk about it. But
so
you're not supposed
happy.
to put your hands.
So happy he de-escalated it like
Yes,
that. Because
oh my
when
God.
she did that, my heart was like, like, sis, don't you be doing no stuff like, and then here go Miss Wanda perpetuating more. I'm about to get my boxing gloves. I'm about to suit up. Like, he goes and he said, do you really think I'm trying to push up on Mel? Like, what are you thinking? And then Tisha's like, no, I don't think that.
But I don't want to hear
do.
different things.
You
And
might be
man,
trying to.
who else?
Why would you
think
say
that so much about
that? Why would you
think
say
that?
that?
Why do we really have a baby out there?
I might. Let me
Do
get
you
a
really have
grandma.
a baby out there?
You're a side grandma.
I'm not dealing
Oh,
with this.
I ain't no side. Your mama is a side grandmama.
Then Marcel goes into his confession. He's like, 15 long years. 15 long years. And this is what I get. Like, this makes no sense. Like, we don't got trust now, then we don't got nothing. Like, it's not right. But I'm going to have to stop you right there, Marcel, because you did hand deliver it to Mel. You did tell Tisha a different story than what actually happened. But
If the situation was, oh shoot, I forgot the wine at home during because I was so busy planning your graduation party, so I was nearby holding hope, and I was like, oh, let me go pull over right now. I got the wine in the car. Let me go talk to Mel right now.
Right.
Then you could have just said that, but when you started like, I don't have to tell you anything. I'm not gonna dignify that with a response.
oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna. It's like now it's like okay, now you giving her. You putting a little motor oil on the crazy wheels to keep spinning in her head and, you know, create this story and go along with this narrative. So it would have just been better if you were just straightforward.
So,
shout out to my mom, you know, for not being like that.
okay. I could never. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit us up in these comments so that we can talk about this some more. And also, when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you could know when we drop a new video. And also follow us on all of our social medias at Sugar and Spice 88 at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.
Good morning.
Good energy.
Today we gonna spread
Good energy.
Today we gonna share
Good energy.
I go to work.
Today gonna be a great day.
Good
Wake
energy.
up, thank God, drink water, meditate.
Good
First
energy.
5 minutes will dictate your whole day. All about that positivity and raising up your frequency.
Good
If you
energy.
negative, you will get removed immediately.
Good
Say
energy.
eat clean, alkaline, nourishing.
Good
What you
energy.
put